y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday? Happy Sunday to you all. Ladies, I wanted to come and give you some gems on today. I'm talking about adjusting our crowns. You know, we try to be there for everyone else and pour out from an empty cup to help everyone and help other women and people adjust their crowns. But what about when we need to adjust our own crowns? Adjust our crowns of originality. Adjust our crown of respect. Adjust our crown of confidence, of self-worth and authority. We have to walk with our head high, knowing that we are the daughter of a king. So we have to walk with our head up and our shoulders up and walk in our purpose. Because we forget about that. You know, we get thrown off track when things don't go right. You know, when life happens, when things happen, you know, we put our purpose to the side. Or when it gets hard, we give up. We go through trials and tribulations, not knowing that in that, when you win in that position right there, that position where you feel like you want to give up, and that moment when you feel like it's nothing else to do, that you feel like you tried everything and it just keep feeling like you in that spiral, that's when you have to fight like you never fought in your life before. You have to fight, because on the other side is the reward, and it's when you give up, it's when you lose. So you have to keep fighting. You have to keep fighting. If every day you just tell yourself, I can do it. God, just help me. God, show me. God, send someone to give me confirmation, something. But taking one step or half a step is better than taking no step at all. So just know, don't give up. Every moment and every trial and tribulation, it leads you to that moment. And you have to know that you are being elevated to the best version of you. You have to fight through the pain. You have to fight through the hurt, fight through the anxiety, fight through the depression, because you will live and not die. You will win the fight. And you have to know that. You have to know that within yourself. I don't care what it looks like or what it sounds like. God is capable of turning that situation around. I don't care what it looks like. Get in that position where you get on your knees and you have nothing else left to do but pray. You have nothing else left to do but call on Him when nobody is around. Go in that secret place of Him, because that's all God does. Is He see that we have got off course and we've got off track. We got off course and we got off track, and He knows that the only way that we will be able to come to Him is if He shakes some stuff up and if He shifts some stuff up. Because He knows that that's our uncomfortable state. Seeing the unknown is when we don't know when stuff is about to happen, and when it happens, and we like, whoa, what is going on here? What is going on here? So He knows that the only way to get to us is by doing some things, by moving some things, by removing some people, by shutting some things down, shutting some stuff off. That's the only way He gonna get to us, because He know that's the only way we gonna listen is when we going through stuff, and we have to get out of that, of just when things happen. That's when we call on God. We have to seek Him every day, and we all have made that mistake. We all and still do make that mistake. So we just have to learn how to be obedient, listen to Him when He say no, and I try to be as obedient as possible. And I'm working on that and asking Him to help me more with that. You know you ain't supposed to do something, and He tell you to leave that alone. Don't do that. Go here. Go there. And we still do what we want to do. And that's why we have to deal with the consequences. But He don't over punish us. He only gives us. He said, who I love, I chastise. And we're going to get a beating from God. Yes, we are. But when we don't when we don't listen, it's like when your parent tell you to do something and you don't listen and you get in trouble for it. And that's how it is with God. Like, he give us tough love just like a parent would. So you have to know that you are qualified to handle the weight of your crown that you wear every day, because you have went through every test that God has presented to you, and you can handle the weight of the glory. You can handle the weight of that crown. You feel like the crown is too big to fit on your head. You feel like the responsibility is too big that God has given you. You feel like that assignment is too big that he has given you. That purpose is too big. You like, I don't know how I'm going to fill these shoes, God. You got to show me how to do this, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And it's funny because God will give you the very thing that you don't like and that you didn't like. He will use that. That's your purpose. Like, some people know how to, don't like to speak in front of a lot of people. Some people may know how to sing but don't like singing in front of a big crowd, or is really good at business or really good at sales, but they, shy away and stay behind the scenes. But God says, in this season, honey, I'm pulling you from behind that curtain and from behind the scenes, and I need you to do what you don't want to do. And God broke me out of that this year. And school, I used to run when we had to do projects that was standing up in front of people. I used to literally get myself out of it because I did not want to do it, and I was always shy. So God used that very thing that I didn't like to do, and he's actually using it, and I'm actually learning to fall in love with it, actually speaking in front of a lot of people. So he used that very thing because he knew that I was going to be shy, and he's using that in my life to be my purpose. So know that whatever it is, know that that very thing that you don't like doing is most likely your purpose, because you don't like to do it, or you shy to do it, and you running from it. Because you can keep running, but he gonna when he say that I need you to do it right now, and I mean right now, he gonna ask you to do it. So walk in your fullness and walk in your greatness that you were created to be in your mother's womb. God is so strategic, and he's so amazing, because he knew us even before we was even going to be here. He knew us, and he knew what he needed us for, what specific people that he wanted us to target, where he wanted us to go, what he wanted us to talk about. And most of the times, the things that as our challenges in our childhood is what he's going to use when we get older to share our testimony. And that's what he did with me, and why I'm wanting to work with young girls, because of my past and my mother not being in my life. And so God is strategic. He be knowing everything, and it's so funny because I be seeing it more and more. And I always say, your past can either help you break the cycle or help you become the cycle. I always say that. So you choose. You have to choose what you want in your life and what you want for your life, because you can choose to do the same things as you seen your parents do, or you seen your family do. You can choose to do those things. That's on you, and that's your life. Nobody's judging you about that. But don't judge anyone else for how they want to live their life. I try to be understanding of people and things and not judge. And some people may get out of may misunderstand you having an opinion for being judgmental. It's a difference. So, like I said, your past can either break the cycle or it can continue the cycle. It's just all up to you. You choose what you want to do with your life. And I always knew that, and I love my mother, but I always knew that I didn't want to be that. And a lot of the, things that she may have done, I didn't want to be that. So, and that don't make me better. That's just me wanting better. And when I have kids, I want better for my kids. That's all that is. So, that's what I wanted to come to you and tell you guys today. Adjust your crowns, women, because we are all powerful. We are all beautiful. You are enough. You are worthy. So don't let nobody make you think that you're not worthy. If you need a confirmation today, this is it. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your purpose. Don't give up on God, because he's always there and he always sees and he knows everything. And he's always there to help. So don't turn your back on him. God never leaves us. We leave him when we want to go take a different path and do a different thing. So it's not him. It's us thinking that we know it all and we always have to return back to him in the first place. So just know that you are beautiful. We can be anything that we want to be, as long as we put the time, the dedication, the persistence, the love, everything behind it. Empowering somebody else, not withholding no information. Help everybody. Give people information, or give people your time, or whatever the case may be. If you can help someone, help someone. Don't not help people. We have to spread love. So I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed Sunday.